What is going on, everybody? Fluxo here and welcome to this week's video. For those who follow me, you will know that this video is something that I've been excited to make for a very long time. For those that don't, this build you see here is Typhon Industries. I started this build right after the announcement that Lumen settings would be coming to update 8 with the express idea to light this entire build up via using signs and signs alone. Today I'm going to be adding my final lighting throughout the entrance of this build to hopefully give you guys ideas on how Lumen can really add depth and character on a whole new level. Just to let you guys know, I am filming this video with Lumen settings on so you can see the transition of how dark the factory is now and see what happens when I install the sign lighting. I will be showing you guys repeat shots of what I'm showing you here when the lights are finished and installed, and trust me, I was blown away to see the final results. Just before we jump into this video, I just want to say a quick thank you for all the love and the support that you guys have been showing here and myself personally. If you do like this video, drop a like, comment, or maybe even consider subscribing if you haven't already done so. Without further ado, let's get into the video. I started on the outside of the entrance. Although I don't want to emit a lot of light from this area, I still installed one light just to make the pillared concrete walls stand out. I did this by removing a section of the wall and then installing a large billboard, as I've come to realise that they emit the most light. Once I was happy with the billboard placement, I amended the settings by removing all images and text and changing the sign to a block colour. Lastly, I changed the emission strength to 3 and the surface finish to glossy, and I was just blown away with the results. Following on from there, I installed a light into the entrance hallway where I had purposely built to have a light installed. And once again, the results from the Lumen lighting was just on another level. Now I was happy with the billboard I wanted to use and the lighting setting I had set, I moved into the interconnecting hallway. With not having a great place to install the light in this area, I wanted to use concrete pillars to shape out the perfect place for the light to go. Next up, I hollowed out the ceiling to stage where I was going to place the lighting in the main entrance hallway. I then used 1 meter foundation to cover the floor above before installing my billboards for the lighting. Once the billboards were in, I lastly pasted my settings for the previous signs. To finish off the lower floor, I repeated this process underneath the platform for my space elevator. I did come across a slight issue when I pasted the last settings into the signs before the build animation had finished. To avoid this from happening in future, just make sure that the build sign animation has finished before you actually paste the settings into the sign. Next, I repeated what I was doing by installing a ceiling light in the ceiling of the outer floor section of the second platform. I then moved into the storage and installed 3 lights throughout the ceiling. I'm choosing not to go over the top of the lighting as I felt that rooms having dimmed lighting gave the best feel for Typhon Industries' overall look. With the above train station, I followed the exact same concept with installing the lights into the ceiling. For anyone who's interested, I stream live over on Twitch every Friday, where you can come and hang out, ask questions for anything that you might need help with. You can find the link to my Twitch in the description down below. To finish off the train platform, I added a single foundation light to the ceiling of the outside platform. Lastly, I added lights to the top floor battery room for the entrance. I followed the ceiling light concept that I've used prior, but this time I wanted to install the lights less uniformed, as I wanted to give light to specific areas of this factory floor. With me building into the terrain for this build, I just wanted to expose the terrain by using the lighting to bounce off the rock, giving the room a lot more depth and character. As an overall summary of Lumen being added to the game, it only excites me to see how we can implement this into our future builds. I personally don't see a lot of use for lights themselves now, as these signs emitting light gives a lot more realistic feel to projects. So there you have it guys, the purpose for this video is just purely to give you guys an idea of what is now capable with Lumen being implemented into the game. I will leave you guys with some shots of the lighting throughout the build. Before I go, I just want to say thank you for all the love and support you guys have been showing, it's incredible. Don't forget to follow me over on Twitch to catch me live every Friday. Thank you all for hanging out. Enjoy the finished shots of the build, but as for myself, I'll catch you all in the Discord.